Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's EBC. We've got a really special treat for you this week. We're in Bagillt, Wales, looking out at the Dee estuary, which connects to the Irish Sea. This is a fantastic, gorgeous spot, and it's even more special because we've got the Bagillt Dragon behind us. It's a beacon that sits here remaking the type of beacon that would have been along this coastline. They would have connected beacons all the way up and down so that if there needed to be a warning, you could see those. As something was coming, they'd light that up and you would see it. Now, we're going to think about that beacon and about this sea as we're talking about Luke 21, it's verses 25 to 36. Now, this is the first week of Advent, and I know what you're thinking as we get into Advent. It's that season of hope. We're thinking about that beautiful baby in a manger, that type of thing. Well, the message here actually starts a little more frightening, if you will. Jesus says you're going to see signs in the sun and the moon and the stars of his coming. And of course, he's talking here about his second coming. And he says some of the things that you'll see would be the sea and the roar of the waves. And I was thinking about this very area because while here in the Dee estuary, it's pretty calm, a little windy, but pretty calm. Actually, out on the Irish Sea, it's really a rolling area where you get lots of waves, and it can be actually pretty scary if you're on it. Now, Jesus then says that when you see the signs, you'll know, just like if a fig tree is leafing in the spring, you'll know that the spring is coming. But I have to say that if you're thinking about the sea roaring or the sun and the moon and the stars, that doesn't sound like the kind of thing that's a very definite sign, right? Well, then Jesus says, all right, well, be aware, be awake that you don't miss this thing, and don't worry about all the things in life that would otherwise keep you preoccupied, those worries. And I think that the message here is really about not sort of just waiting for something to happen, for Jesus to come. And as we're thinking about Christmas, as we're thinking about Advent, it's not about just waiting for something to happen. It's about carrying Jesus with you through that entire time. Now, if you think about what this beacon was for, there'd be that certain moment when you've got the warning and then you're taking action. But in this context, Jesus is saying, don't wait for the warning. What you're really doing is always being ready. But in this case, being ready means doing those great things that you can do in life every day as you get ready for Christmas time. All right, we're going to take a little look at this scene as we go here, and we're going to have a treat this week and next week because we're going to get a good chance to see a couple other things in the UK. But I do want you to be thinking about in this first week of Advent, getting ready for that hopeful season, not just by getting to Christmas, but living to Christmas. All right, everyone, have a great week.